Hey guys, so today I just wanted to make a quick video to talk about this app that I've really been loving. It's what I've been using to track my sinking funds, any type of different savings account aside from my $1,000 emergency fund. It's a really cool, user-friendly app. It's got like a great face on it. I've really been loving it, so I wanted to share it with you guys. So I'm going to do a screen recording on my phone. This is my first time ever doing a video like this, so hopefully everything goes as planned. But yeah, let me go ahead and get this up so that I can match it with my screen. Okay, so just opening up Capital. So the app is called Capital. It's spelled QAPITAL. And basically what it is you're going to come on here and create all of these different goals. Now, their goals are basically your savings account, money that you don't typically touch all the time or you don't want it to be moving around all the time. So you come in here, you set up your goals. You can kind of see the ones that we have. I've got one for laser hair removal that I just started because I really want that done by next summer. Vehicle maintenance, new bed, cruise, aka vacation, kind of whichever way you want to go, and then gifts. This is what I was using for Christmas, but I'm going to continue to add to this so that if there's a birthday or Mother's Day, Father's Day, we can just kind of budget for these things a little bit better. So you can see all the goals that we have there. They just launched a new feature called Invest. I haven't done anything with it because we invest enough into our 401ks at work. So I haven't really messed with that yet, but that may be something that you guys are interested in. So basically, like I said, all of the goal accounts are your savings accounts. Now up here you can see that there's a spending account. That's basically what you like to think of as your checking account. So anytime that I want to remove money from a certain goal so that I can spend that money, like let's say we've been saving for a bed and we're at the store and we're ready to buy that bed. What I would do is I would just come down here, I would click transfers, do move money, and then you would choose from that specific goal. So let's say, like I said, we're going to buy our new bed. I'll take that money out of new bed. I will transfer that to our spending account, and then you can do however much you want. So let's say we're spending $600 on a mattress. You would do save, which I'm not going to do because I don't want to move that money there, but that's what you would do to do that. So yeah, it's really easy, and those type of transfers are instant. So if if you want to set this up for groceries or vehicle maintenance, and like let's say you go to get your oil changed and you want to pay for it with your Capital card instead of your regular bank card, that's what you would do, and it's instant. It literally goes through that second. Of course, you're going to have to link your bank account to this, and that's where you can set up all of your goals. Or rules, I'm sorry, they're called rules. So as of right now, I actually have 0 rules set up, but they do have a really big list of awesome features that you can do for rules. So let's just click on a goal, and then I'm going to do new rule right here. They have all kinds of stuff, you guys, and a lot of it's honestly really cool and really motivating and inspiring. So feel free to set up whichever ones work for you. But what I have right now and what works for me is just the manual transfer. So whenever we get paid, or if we get let's say in a few months when we do our taxes, we have our tax return set up to go straight to our checking account through direct deposit. You can just manually transfer stuff in here. So I'm just going to scroll through these kind of quick. You can dive deeper if it's something that you're interested in, but I just find it works better for me to keep track of it manually. So I'll kind of show you what they have though. Set and forget, set up daily, weekly, or monthly deposits to make savings automatic. Payday rule, pay yourself first, save a percentage each time you get paid. So basically what that does is if you know your checks are over, let's say your check's $510, you would come on here and set up a rule to where anything that gets deposited into your bank account that's over $500, you can save 10% of it, or you can save an actual dollar amount. So that one's pretty cool. They have the roundup rule. This one's awesome, y'all. Before I did anything with sinking funds, I had this one set up, and it is so cool. I know you've heard of it. It's where anytime you swipe your card, let's say you buy something and it's $1.90, they round up your change to the nearest dollar. So you're going to see $2 come out of your checking account. That 10 cents that was rounded up is going to go into your Capital savings account. You can set that up for each rule, one rule. You can do it for your spending account. It's really cool. And Capital has actually upped their amounts of weekly withdrawals from your bank account. Before they did it like 2 times a week, so you would see like a random $10 and something change withdrawal coming out of your account, and that's what that was the roundup. But I think now they have it to where if you have a rule like that set up, it automatically comes out of your account 5 times a week. So you're not going to be seeing near as large of charges, and it's going to seem more like you're actually rounding up. So that's pretty cool. The guilty pleasure rule, put a little in savings whenever you buy the stuff you're trying to resist. So you can actually tell Capital, like, hey, I'm trying to not spend money at Starbucks. And if they see a Starbucks charge come through, you can come on here and see, see they have McDonald's. I don't think I did that, but maybe I did. But yeah, you can do any of these. So it looks like these are probably, these are a lot of my recent purchases. It's a little embarrassing. Didn't know I spent $45 at Whataburger, but geez. So yeah, you can pick any of these. Let's just say Taco Bell. Anytime I buy Taco Bell using my checking account, got it. Wow, $10. That's a lot. So if you're really trying to discipline, then you're maybe going to think twice if you have this set up and be like, okay, maybe I shouldn't go to Taco Bell because that's going to be an additional $10 that's going to get pulled out of my account. So again, a lot of these are really motivating and really neat little rules that they have. The spend less rule, set a budget, come in under, save the difference. That's cool, but I feel like we kind of already do that anyway with our regular budget. But hey, that may work for you to have it all in one place. The freelancer rule, set aside 30% for tax day every time you get paid. That's kind of a cool one if you own your own business or, you need to pay taxes. That's a really cool one to kind of keep up with it for you. The 52-week rule, I've seen this on Pinterest. This is actually pretty cool with the new year starting. This would be a good one to do. So on week 1, you save $1. Week 2, you save $2, so on and so forth. And then by the last week of the year, it says right here, the total would be $1,378. So, if you're working on baby step 1 and you really don't have extra income, you definitely can spare $1 a week, $2 the second week. That's hardly anything. Even the maximum amount being $52, that's really, I know that that's high if you don't have extra spending money, but that's something that you could totally budget for and be over baby step 1 by the end of next year, assuming you made no extra money by selling things on the side or anything like that. So that's kind of a cool one, just to have some extra spending money without really noticing that it's coming out of your account. This one's really cool. I actually had this one set up for my vacation goal. The Apple Health rule, basically if you have an Apple Watch or even if you use the Apple Health app on your phone, anytime you work out or it senses you've met your move goal or things like that, so you can do walk or run distance, steps, workouts, or stand hours. So you can set up one goal for each of those things. So let's say I want to do, 10,000 steps a day. I'm going to have to turn that on and allow it. But yeah, let's say I want to do 10,000 steps a day. For every time I do 10,000 steps a day, I could save $1, $10, $20, however big you want to go with your goals. And then that's helping you do 2 things at once. So not only are you meeting your move goals and your step goals, you're also saving money every time you do it. So it's like a double incentive. So that's really cool. And then this is kind of where I'm saying they have so many more customizable rules. I'm not too sure what IFTTT is. I think it may be a separate goal app maybe. But yeah, they have a bunch of different things on here. So even things like anytime you post a picture on Instagram, you can save $1 for that. Just tiny little things like that really you would not notice $1 coming out of your account every time you post on Instagram. So yeah. There's a ton of different cool ways to save it. Like I said, the only thing I do is the manual ones because I want to be tracking and knowing for sure when I'm making a withdrawal from my checking account into this. So yeah, I think it's a really neat app. I think it's a really easy, user-friendly way to track what you're saving and what you're spending. If there's ever a time where you're like, oh my God, a complete crisis has happened, my $1,000 emergency fund isn't enough, I need this money. They send you like a debit card. You set up your PIN inside the app. So if an emergency ever happened and you needed this money right now, you can go to any ATM and either withdraw the cash, or you can use your card like you would your usual like debit bank card. You can use that as well. So it's really neat. My only complaint that I have with this app, and I'm just wanting to be 100% honest and transparent here, is that when you do, like, let's say I want to make a transfer right now. I actually need to because we got paid and I haven't done it yet. But you would do like move money. Let's say I want to move it to vehicle maintenance and I'm going to do $50. Oops, I actually need to do it from my checking account to vehicle maintenance. I had that backwards. So you would do continue and then transfer money. So that's done. That's like, you know, if you keep track of your sinking funds, that's basically like how you would mark that you moved it. I think it's 1 or 2 business days that it takes the money to come out of your checking account and into this app. So you do kind of have to be aware of that and be like ready for your money. Like if you know you're going to need something within those 2 business days, I would almost say just leave it in your checking account and use it that way. But for things like, you know, laser hair removal, it's not like I'm going to go do that tomorrow. And if I do, I'm going to know that I need the money. So I could just move it sooner. But aside from that, and that's a very, very small thing, I think any app like this, like if you have a regular like checking account through a different bank, and let's say, I know a lot of people use the Capital One 360 kind of in a similar way because you can have so many savings accounts through them. It's the same way because I tried that too and it was literally the same exact thing. So another cool thing about Capital, I'm just going to throw this out there. I don't know if your friends are on this debt-free journey with you. I don't have any that are, but that's cool. You know, if you have some or coworkers or anything like that, you can do invite friends. You get all kinds of referral fees. Like actually right now they're doing, if you refer 10 friends, you get $1,000. That's kind of the reason that I'm making this video because I love this app. I'm not making this app to try to get $1,000. Like I love this app. I have told my little sister about it because she's trying to save money to buy a house and, you know, furnish it once it's there. So yeah, you can do referrals. They're always doing different kinds of bonuses. It's just really neat. Like it's a really fun way. And another thing, if you do have friends that are doing it with you, there's a place on here. Let me see if I can find it. There is a place on here where you can like mark, here you go. You go to your activity and then do friends. And it's kind of like a, what would you call that? Like a group effort type thing. Like if you're saving for a trip that you know you're all going to take together, you can set this up and see each other's rules that you set up. So like, say for instance, you have the guilty pleasure one set up. Someone can be like, oh my God, just saw that you moved $10 because you went to Walmart and bought whatever. I don't think someone would set it up for Walmart because a lot of people shop there. But anyway, $45 at Whataburger, you could definitely like kind of make a little scratch at that and make fun of it. And it's just a really fun way to like be interactive and like, I think it's just a more modern take on saving money, which I think is kind of necessary because a lot of people aren't taught this kind of stuff. So to have an app that's this fun, this user-friendly, they send you, like I said, they send you a debit card. So it's not like your money's not accessible or you don't have like a brick and mortar building to bank at. Like it's just, to me, a very modern and fun way to do this whole like saving for long-term type goals. So I think it's really fun. Another thing that I like, I don't know if you guys are visual like me, but I'm actually in the process of changing these. You can come in here and edit them and you can change the name of it right here under your goal name. You can change the amount needed. You could not do a goal. Like you could just have an open savings account. Like if you're on baby step 3, for instance, and you don't really know exactly if you're doing the 3 or 6 months worth of bills or whatever the technical term is for that, you can just leave that open. You don't have to have like a set amount that you want to save. And then another thing, like this is where I was saying you can do it with your friends. You can do savers and then you can add somebody. So if you're doing like a group trip, like I said, or, you know, if you and your boyfriend are trying to save up to put a down payment on a house, Hannah, I'm talking about you, you could set him up on this and then y'all could also be like contributing together and you can keep track of who's saving what, and it's just really cool. But another thing, back to me saying if you're a visual person, you can come here and set your cover photo. They have all different kinds of things. I actually made mine that I currently have in Pixar, and I'm in the process of changing all of them. But this is honestly kind of gross looking. But let's just say I want to pick this one. You can change it and push done, done, and then come over here on your main page, and that's what it'll show. It'll have that. So like I used to have it to where our cars was like a picture of our truck. Our bed was like the dream bed that we wanted. Vacation was a picture of a Carnival cruise. But I'm in the process of changing all of them right now so that it has like a more aesthetically pleasing look. That's totally optional. It's just me being my weird OCD self. But yeah, that's that. So here's the thing that's really cool about this is it tracks everything for you. It tracks every single deposit, withdrawal. If you swipe your Capital card, it tracks that for you. So yeah, you can see everything here. The last thing I'm going to say that's really great about this app is for any savings goal or your goals, anything that you have saved here, if you're not touching this money a whole lot and you're just saving it, like you can see the random number on our bed one, we've already made $10.09 in interest on this. And I've had this going since like, I think September, maybe October. I don't want to lie, but it's been only a few months and we've already made $10.09 in interest. I don't want to quote the interest rate that they have right now because I know there's different levels of memberships. It used to not be this way when I first got the app, but I believe I don't even want to say because I don't want to lie to you guys and I don't know for sure, so I'm not going to say. But yeah, you do earn interest on all of your goals, and I think it's quarterly that they added. That would make sense that it was September then, because that may have been at the end of that. But yeah, they do pay out interest, and you can actually see that in here. Mine's probably going to be a long way down because I used it a lot for saving in this last bit of the year, and we also use the card a lot to buy Christmas gifts. So that's another really cool thing is you can obviously, like if you have an Amazon account, you can link your Capital card on your Amazon, like it has a regular 16-digit credit card number. You can link it to whatever you want. It's just like your bank debit card. It's not a credit card. It's not going to let you spend more than what you have in these accounts. So to me, it's just a really, really cool tool. It's a really great app. I have not had one issue with it as far as like glitches or bugs, not being able to access my money. Like I literally have zero complaints other than the really unreasonable one where it takes 2 days to transfer your money from your checking to this. But that's anywhere you go. And to me, I know a lot of people do sinking funds with cash. This saves me a drive going to the ATM or to my credit union, which is even farther, to avoid getting charged a fee. I don't know. To me, it just makes sense. Like everything about this app makes sense. I love it. It's great for me. It's a great way to track. And I'm even going to go a step further and show you guys how exactly I track my sinking funds. So this one is an example here. I just have a note in my iPhone. A lot of people do this on paper or like in a planner or things like that, like on a calendar app. But this is how I track it. So I have not been keeping up with this because my husband got let go from his job and things were crazy. But now in the new year, this is one thing that I'm definitely going to get back on. You can see all of the deposits that we have that I had planned for our new bed fund. So yeah, it looks like I started in the month of August. 8/24 was our first one. So, but yeah, I basically like 8/24 is the week that my husband and I got paid. Because he's paid bi-weekly and I'm paid weekly. So this was the week that we both got paid. 8/31 is just the week that I got paid. So I get paid every single week. So that's why you see a deposit every single week. The lower ones are when just me, myself gets paid. And then the higher ones are when both of us get paid. So basically I'm transferring $30 every single week. And he was doing $50 every other week. And that's how we were able to save as much as we have saved for our bed up to this point. Even with him being let go from his job for that time, we did get caught back up. I just haven't marked all these off, but I could if I wanted to. But yeah, basically, so we get paid. I get paid on Wednesday. He gets paid on Friday. So when we get paid, I'll come in here and I'm like, okay, let's see, what's today? The 20, I don't know. It's that funky time at the end of the year where no one knows what day it is. But yeah, I would come in here and be like, okay, it's 12/21. I need to transfer 40. So I would go in my Capital app, do what I said as far as the transfer goes. I would set up and move money. from my checking account to the new bed account, and I would do $40 because that's what my thing tells me to do. You can do whatever amount you're comfortable with. Of course, this is all going to fall into how you budget. But yeah, this is how we do it, and it has worked so well for us. So that's all I'm going to say in this video. I would be so happy to answer any questions for you guys, and I would be even happier if y'all would be willing to use my referral code to download this app and use it so that I can try to get that $1,000 referral bonus. Again, if y'all have any questions, feel free to comment here on this video. Come find me on Instagram or Facebook. I'll link all of those down below so that we can, interact in different ways. If you're more of a blogger, I have a blog that I don't really use, but I respond to videos. So yeah, you guys just let me know if you do download it. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if it's helped you save. I can't say enough good things about this app. So I would love to hear what you guys think if you do download it. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great weekend and a very happy new year. Bye.